Astrid, Sinan, Astrid Sinan, Chris, Rafi.
Të nderuar zonja dhe zotërin, mysafir të respektuar, të dashur antar, motra dhe vëllezër, mirë se keni ardhur në Qendrën Kulturore Shqiptaro-Amerikane, Struga. Para se ky eveniment të vijojë me programin e planifikuar, ju lutem të qoheni në këmbë dhe të nderojmë himnin kombëtar, amerikan dhe kombëtar.
Dear ladies and gentlemen, respected guests, dear members, sisters, and brothers. Dear ladies and gentlemen, respected guests, dear members, sisters, and brothers, welcome to the Albanian American Cultural Center, Struga in Riverdale, New Jersey. Before this event continues with the planned program, please stand up and honor the American and Albanian national anthems.
By the dawn's early light, what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we marched were so gallantly streaming. And the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Të nderuar të pranishëm, ju njoftojmë se në program për ditën e sotme janë disa pika artistike dhe fjalë rasti për disa nga personalitetet e këtij eventi. Fjalën e parë me këtë rast ja japim kryetarit të Qendrës Kulturore Shqiptaro-Amerikane Struga, zotni Astrid Gjaku.
Dear attendees, we would like to inform you that in today's program, there are some artistic points of interest from some of the personalities of this event. On this occasion, we will give the first word to the president of the Albanian American Cultural Center Struga, Mr. Astrid Gjaku.
Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon and welcome. It is great pleasure to be speaking in front of you all today in such an exciting and historic occasion for our organization. First, I would like to convey my profound thanks to the members of the committee of the Albanian American Cultural Center Struga for all their exceptional work in such an important occasion, as well as welcome and thank the former presidents of the Albanian American Cultural Center who have gathered here with us today. I would also like to welcome the president of the Albanian American Civil League, Mr. Joe Diogardi. Mayor of Riverdale, Mr. Paul Corelli. Mayor of Pompton Lakes, Mr. Michael Serra. Mayor of Pequannock, Mr. David Cole. The Council of Kosovo, Mr. Fatmir Zaimi. The Chairman of the Albanian American Culture Center, Hassan Prishtina of Connecticut, Mr. Hakim Ismaili. Thank you all for joining us in this ceremony and welcome to our center. Our center is special in that it's here that we gather to celebrate our national holidays. It is here that we have the Albanian school for our children. It is here where we preserve our culture, tradition, and language. So, we sincerely thank you. We sincerely thank the town of Riverdale and all the members of our center for always supporting, welcoming each other, enabling us to feel at home here. Our hope is to commit and work to return this honor and respect to you in the same way. On November 28, 1443, a legendary military commander known as Skanderbeg raised his flag over the fortress of Struga and wanted to become a national hero of Albania for Albanians. His flag was red and bore a black double-headed eagle. This double-headed eagle united and represents us Albanians and continues to do so today as it is followed the Albanian diaspora internationally. This same eagle is built here today in memorial to honor the sacrifice of the founders and activists of the organization who have worked so hard and are continually working to preserve our culture, tradition, and language. This wonderful work is the merit of the esteemed artist, Mr. Gazim Balabani, who have donated, and I will thank for his extraordinary work and dedication in this project. Please allow me to also thank Mr. Fatih Karcha and Mr. Umit Tas from the Royal Granite Company for their donation of the granite on this project. In this light, it's my honor to present today the unveiling of the new memorial to you, the Eagle Nest. We have decided to call the Eagle Nest because this place is precisely a nest that gathers Albanians from everywhere a part of the country, a place to call their home in their good and bad days. Today we have created a respected and useful institution, built a dignified image for our organization, and firmly stamped its orientation as a modern center that aims at the development and advancement of the Albanian youth in America. As Albanians, we always stand together with one desire and one goal, to preserve our secret culture. Thank you all, and God bless America, and God bless our Albanians around the world. And now I'm going to translate in Albanian. Të nderuar zonja dhe zotri, më lejoni të pranoj se jam shumë i emocionuar që sot të flas para këtij auditoriumi kaq të respektuar. Fillimisht si antar dhe aktivist I kësaj organizate, e tani edhe si kryetar, ju falenderoj të gjithëve për praninë tuaj këtu në këtë vend të shenjtë për ne. I nderuar ish kongresmen si dhe kryetari I Lidhjes Shqiptare Amerikane, zotri Gjot Diogari. I nderuar major I Riverdale-it, zoti Paul Corelli. I nderuar mayor of Pompton Lakes, Michael Serra. I nderuar mayor of Pequannock, zoti Dave Cole. I nderuar konsulli I Kosovës, zotri Fatmir Zamaj. I nderuar kryetari I organizatës kulturore shqiptare, Hassan Prishtina, zoti Hakim Ismaili. I nderuar
kryetari shoqatës atetare Dash Miftari. Të nderuar ish kryetar të Qendrës Kulturore Shqiptare Amerikane Struga, të nderuar antar të Këshillit të Qendrës Kulturore Shqiptare Amerikane, ju faleminderit dhe mirë se na keni ardhur në këtë eveniment madhështor. Më lart thash se ky është një vend i shenjtë për ne. E thash sepse këtu ne kemi shkollën shqipe. Këtu kremtojmë festat tona kombëtare. Këtu ruajmë e kultivojmë traditën dhe kulturën tonë si shqiptar. Ne ju falenderojmë përzemërsisht. Ju që gjithmonë na keni mbështetur, na keni mirëpritur dhe na mundsoni që këtu të ndjehemi si në shtëpinë tonë. Ne gjithmonë do të angazhohemi dhe të punojmë që këtë nder dhe respekt t'ua rikthejmë në mënyrën e njëjtë. Sot jemi të buar këtu për të inauguruar këtë premendore, Shqiponje. Këtë simbol që na përfaqëson dhe na unifikon ne si shqiptar kudo që gjendemi në botë. Kjo Shqiponjë vendoset për të nderuar sakrificën dhe idealin e themeluesve dhe aktivistëve të kësaj organizate që ka punuar e punojnë për të mbrojtur kulturën dhe traditën tonë. Ky punim i mrekullueshëm është merit e mjeshtrit, artistit të nderuar Zotrit Gëzim Ballabani, të cilin e falenderoj shumë për punën dhe dedikimin e jashtëzakonshme në këtë projekt. Po ashtu më lejoni të falenderoj dhe Zotin Fati Kaçe dhe Zotin Umit Tas nga kompania Royal Marble Granite për donacionin e granitit për këtë projekt. Me vendim unanim të bordit, vendosëm ta quajmë Foleja e Shqiponjes, sepse ky vend është pikërisht një fole që të bojnë shqiponjat, shqiptarët nga çdo pjesë e atelt, gjejnë këtu një shtëpinë e tyre në ditë të mira dhe të këqija. Të nderuar, motra dhe vëllezër, fal punës tonë të përbashkët, ne sot kemi krijuar një institucion të respektuar dhe të dobishëm. Kemi ndërtuar një imazh dinjitos për organizatën tonë dhe kemi vulosur fuqishëm orientimin e saj si një qendër moderne që ka synim zhvillimin dhe avancimin e rinisë shqiptare në Amerikë, duke përqafuar vlerat perëndimore që janë edhe vlerat synimet shekullore të popullit tonë shqiptar. Gjithmonë bashkë me një dëshirë, një qëllim, të vazhdojmë këtë mision të shenjtë. Ju faleminderit, rroft Amerika, rroft Shqipëria, rroft populli shqiptar. Ju faleminderit.
Mysafirët e nderuar, është me nder dhe respekt të madh që i bëjmë thirrje folësit tonë të radhës, dikujt që ka qenë një figurë jashtëzakonisht e rëndësishme në historinë tonë shqiptare, dikujt që ka punuar vazhdimisht për çështjen shqiptare. Është me nder të madh që ju prezantoj ish kongresmeni të Amerikës si dhe presidenti i Lidhjes Qytetare Amerikane Shqiptare, të nderuarin Joseph Diogari. Me të sot janë dhe antarët ekzekutiv të bordit të Ligës Shqiptaro-Amerikane, Zikri Meta dhe Faton Bislimi.
Thank you, Falem David Shum. I am so pleased to be here. You know, I'm looking at what you're doing here, and I'm remembering my roots, Runja Shiptai in the Bronx. Don't forget, I was born and raised in the Bronx, and when my grandmother, Albanian grandmother, passed away, I kind of lost my Albanian roots because my mother's Italian and my father's Albanian. And Albanian from where? And that's why I brought this here, because I want these young people to understand the history. And there are many Italians here today. And I see that they are mayors in the neighboring cities. And when many people see my name, Dio Guardi, they say, what do you mean you're Albanian? You're Italian. I was raised culturally Italian in the Bronx, believe it or not. But my father spoke Albanian, and I picked up enough of those words so that I'm comfortable being here with both Italians and Albanians. But this story I had to tell because Italians don't know how close the Albanian people are to the Italian people. When you look at this map that I put here, you'll see at the bottom how close Albania is to Italy, only 40 kilometers at the bottom. That is how my father's people got to Italy in the 15th century. They were chased out of Albania by the Ottoman Turks, and they ended up in Italy. And this tells you the story, and I put all the towns that are Albanian speaking today in Italy, mainly just below Naples. In any case, I always like to think about the words of Fanoli. In 1990, when I brought Congressman Lantos to the hotel in Pristina, and they were beating up all the Albanian people who came to see me, I threw open the window on the second floor of the hotel, and I said, in the name of Fanoli, I changed a few of the words. Moski frika seke jemta edha vajza. Now we have to include the woman, right? Shirley would be very happy that I said that. And if I had Shirley here, she's working right now where, we're doing something very important in Washington this week. And at the end of August in Pristina, we're opening up a wall to honor the Albanian people who saved all the Jews in Albania and Kosovo. Americans don't know that. We have to tell that story. And this is what will put the Albanian people on the map worldwide. Because like the Jews, the Albanians are a small population compared to most others. If you look at Italian Americans, maybe 20 million. Look at Irish Americans, maybe 30 million. Albanian Americans, maybe we have 1 million. So we have to do things to announce ourselves. That's why I'm here. I wish I was invited to more of the Albanian populations around America. I've been to many of them already, but they don't call me back. So for instance, I see people from Waterbury. I haven't been back to Waterbury in maybe 5 or more years, and I should be, because we need to educate, especially the young Albanians, how proud we are to be part of this nation, Qendra, the Albanian nation. Even though we like to say we're from, Kosovo, or Albania, or Montenegro, or Macedonia, or Preševa, and some that's in Serbia. That's a mistake that was made and put on our backs to settle World War I. I'll tell my Italian friends here. The Albanians were ready to form their own nation in 1912. Ismail Chemaili Vrora put the flag up, but it wasn't recognized. So it took another maybe 8, 9 years to see what was going to happen to the Albanian people. And there was a lot of discrimination. Don't forget, the Ottoman Turks controlled that whole area, including what was Yugoslavia. And the Ottoman Turks were crumbling in 1912. But before they crumbled, you had 2 adversarial groups working against the Albanian people, the Greeks and the Slavs. The Greeks got out of the Ottoman Empire in 1840. The Slavs later on in 1860. And they started talking badly about the Albanians right away. And it was very difficult for the Albanians, who were so strong in the Ottoman Empire because they worked very hard, to then redeem themselves and come back as a nation. But thank God for America. It was President Woodrow Wilson who understood that the Albanians were not Slavs. They were not Greeks. They were their own nationality. The Albanian people, probably the oldest nationality in Europe today, is the Albanian nation. Because they were the Illyrians. And yet, many people don't know that. So that's why I'm continuing to write about our history and go around the country when I see young people that they have to know more about their history. And many people don't, and we're going to change that. In the meantime, I brought a couple of books with me. Fatan Bislimi is here. I gave him access to all my archives because even you probably don't know how we built this strong foundation for the Albanian people starting when I became a congressman, 1985. You know, I became a congressman, but I didn't realize I was going to run for Congress. It was almost an accident. But I was in a very difficult district, many Italians, many Jews, many blacks, and I had to be very clever in how I presented myself to do that. And it was so tough that my election could not be announced until 3 weeks after because it was that close. And I remember when the press came to my house. I was with my son and daughter, and they knocked on the door to Mr. Joe Diaguardi, you are not now only a CPA, you're a U.S. congressman. They came to my house to tell me that because people thought I wasn't elected. That's how close we came for not having an Albanian lobby. What is the first thing I did when I got to Congress? We had a party for all my friends. It's traditional when you're elected to Congress, your first birthday party is to raise money for the next election. Unfortunately, and maybe it's fortunate we are that way, because in America, money doesn't come from the governments to get you elected. It comes from the people. And that's why it's important that you understand that. We have the same problem. We can't get this message out by asking money from Kosovo or from other places like Albania. We have to raise that money. And I'm going to let you have these books today, but unfortunately for you, you're going to pay for them because this is money we spent already. And I'm not making money, it's only the cost of the books that you have to put in that thing. And I'll show you where it is later. And I hope you do it. And maybe if you want to become a member of our lobby, we are now one of the strongest lobbies in America, in Washington. I hope you know that. Now, you're in Jersey. Our new hero is the senator from this great state of New Jersey. His name is Bob Menendez. You saw the statement he made. Shirley and I worked for 3 years to educate him and his staff about the Albanian people. They didn't know about the Albanian people. And we should get them to come and visit the Albanian nation that's partly here in Kosovo today. But I mentioned the nation, Qendra. It's very important that you think of yourself as a nation. I know you come from Foleja and you come from Struga, and I've been to all those places. I had to go to those places because in 1990, when I brought Lantos to the hotel in Pristina, the first thing that Milosevic did was he passed a law in Serbia that I was persona non grata, that I could not come back to Yugoslavia. In those days, it was Yugoslavia. It's only because I understood what was going on, the suppression and the oppression of the Albanian people in Yugoslavia. And I learned it fast because every ethnic group was there, the Croatians, the Serbs, you name it, the Albanians. But the Albanians were 5 levels down. They were the most discriminated group in Yugoslavia. So I knew, as a certified public accountant, who was very, very well educated about these things, that the first thing I had to do was to try to kill that nation, Yugoslavia. It should never have existed. And it really treated the Albanians like they were 5th-class citizens, not even 2nd class. And that's why the title of this book is The Quest for Albanian Freedom and the End of Yugoslavia, Joe Diaguardi. That's my contribution to my father's people. And thank you, Fatan, for doing such a good job of reading my archives and putting this together. And then what comes after this, after Yugoslavia goes down, 1991, 92, the road to freedom for Albanians opens up and we get an independent state called Kosovo in 2008, all right? That's connected to this. I don't want to go into too much of history, but I think it's important that you understand it and your children understand it, that nothing comes easily. You have to work for everything, and that's why I'm proud to be Albanian and Italian, because my parents had no education. They had a food market in the Bronx where I was born, And I worked in that food market, so I was taught by the best, my parents. I was with them every day until I went to high school and college. And that was the best training I got. Well, even to go to Congress, it was the best training. And the other good training I got is when you are in a retail business, you get used to all people, and the Bronx has them all. African Americans, Italian Americans. And I was very comfortable when I ran for Congress to smile at everybody and to be proud that I knew a lot of these people and that I worked in my father's store on Tremont Avenue. Now, the other thing I remember is in the Bronx, in the late 40s, early 50s, and you have the spirit, you have the Arbrecht would call it Spirit die Sammler, and you have that Arbrecht spirit. I could see it here because we had these kinds of functions in the Bronx. I was a young boy just like the one I took a picture with over here, and I loved it. And that was how the Albanian culture came to me before I then became very educated by the Americans in high school, college, and whatnot. So I'm proud to be here. I'm proud of you. Unë jam kranat që jam shqiptar Amerikan. So, how do we get me more exposed? Now, it's been almost 40 years since I was elected to Congress. It's been 35 years since I started the Albanian American Civic League and made it into a full-scale lobby and brought people like Senator Dole, Congressman Lantos, Congressman Hyde, now Senator Menendez, in to meet the Albanian people. Shirley and I go to Washington to make sure that they know that we represent the Albanian nation. It's important that we don't forget that. But the other thing is, you know, time passes on. When I was elected to Congress, I was 44. I'm going to be 83 in September, okay? I got good genes, good Albanian genes and good Italian genes. And let me tell you, that combination, 1 and 1 is 3. I've seen many of my Italian friends, and they don't seem to have my spirit that I got from my Albanian father and that love from my Italian mother. And when they were in the store, they were always happy, and I even noticed them kissing each other on the cheek many times. So that's the other thing we got to think about America. You have too many families that are not together here. You want those kids to be strong? The marriages have to be strong. The parents have to be strong. That's the best way to get your start. I tell you that because I am very strong. I had strong parents. I have strong Italian roots, strong Albanian roots, and I'm very proud of it. Okay? So, with that, I know Fatan's going to leave pretty soon. He's got to go to Washington this afternoon, and I can't even tell you what he's doing. It's so important for what we have to accomplish for the Albanian people. I can't do it alone. And by the way, if Shirley were with me here today, she'd be introduced. And you know how I introduced Shirley? Shota Galica. That's her new name. Shota Galica. She is tough. She's American. Great education. I met her by accident. Her husband passed away, and my wife passed away. You know, my daughter's Cara Diaguardi, the great singer, and she was on American Idol. And her mother had cancer and passed away. So thank God I met Shirley by accident. And when I found out she was a publisher and she was writing a book about Yugoslavia's ethnic nightmare, I knew I had to get to me. From going back to Kosovo, I started going to Macedonia, Montenegro, and you may remember that I was in Foleja, I was in Struga. You may remember that I was arrested. I brought the Wall Street Journal with me to do a census. I was so intent on finding out how many Albanians were in Macedonia, they didn't want to hear that. I said, I'm a CPA, I want to count, and we got to do a good count. They never want to do it. You know what the Slavs do? They always tell you there's less Albanians than are there, because they want that power. But I never forget when the police stopped me. They knew I was in someone's car, the guy from the Wall Street Journal. They took all my clothes out, threw them on the floor. I was not greeted very well. And I hesitate to say that, but you should know nothing was easy for me to begin a lobby for the Albanian people. And I was going to bring it here today, but I was advised by my wife and Fatah not to do it, because I always, of the 50 trips I took to the Balkans, in half of them I had to wear a bulletproof vest. That's how my life was threatened all the time. If you do this, If you do that, you're going to be hurt. But thank God it didn't happen. So with that, if you want this, you just put $50 in the box there and you take one of these. If you want, this is the book that I wrote after leaving Congress to show the people in the United States you're not getting a good count. You're paying too many taxes because we're wasting money. The national debt is not 31 million, it's over 100 million. They're not using the right accounting system, and I wrote this book, Unaccountable Congress Doesn't Add Up. If you want this, the cost is $20. Just what it cost me to print them. And if you want this story, another $20 will get you why Italians and Albanians are so close and should remain together. Where does that money go? Let me tell you where it goes. We need to take this book now. That's in English. It's got to be done in Albanian. I'm going there to Kosovo this summer. I got to buy 1,000 books to hand out in Albanian so that the real story, not the stories that the Slavs and the Greeks like to write, the real story about who the Albanian people are and how we succeeded in America and how we got Washington to respect us is in this book. So I got to now bring it this summer, and that money that I raise, whether it's here or anyplace else, is going to go to buy at least 200 of these books that we're going to translate into Albanian. With that, I took too much of your time already, but I'm happy to be here. You made me proud to be Albanian again, to see what you're doing in America. God bless you. Zoti Bikov. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Goodman.
Everybody, just to turn for you. And this certification.
Continue the great work you're doing. I am so impressed with what I see here.
Thank you.
Now, you know how many times I visited? The first place you did was in Pesach, I think. Fondi Babashkit Shiptar, right? Isn't that the first one that then became this?
Yes, from the Probashkit. Yes. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Joe Diogardi. Ladies and gentlemen, I just want an apology for the Passaic County Sheriff I didn't mention first in my speech. Passaic County Sheriff, also police of Riverdale, always been with us here whenever we need help. And I'd like to welcome here Mr. Nart Apasha from the Sheriff Passaic County Under Sheriff. Thank you, Mr. Nart.
Mysafirë të nderuar, kemi kënaqësinë dhe respektin të ftojmë në skenë mikun ton të madh, Zotrin Paul Corelli, Mayor of Riverdale.
Dear guests, we have the pleasure and respect to invite to the stage our great friend, the Mayor of Riverdale, Paul Corelli.
Good afternoon, everyone, and it is really a great honor for me to be here today. Fantastic crowd that showed up. I think I met Astrid. I got to know him over the last several months. He reached out to me trying to form a partnership with the community, and we always appreciate that. And you know, today is a culmination of a lot of good things that have been happening here. I think the sign out front looks fantastic. I'm anxious to see the unveiling today. You know, as mayor, it's always great when you see an organization in town or the people of town who have pride in their town. And it shows here that there is a lot of pride in Riverdale. Going forward, I hope to do some great things with your organization. Astrid gave us a wonderful tour of the facility and some of the exciting things that are coming up. And I think the place looks great. So we really, really appreciate it. And all I can say is, as the mayor of the community, welcome to Riverdale. And I look forward to many, many more years of partnership and dialogue, and wish you nothing but the best. And you're always welcome here in Riverdale. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor.
Tani dëshirojmë të ftojmë një mysafir tjetër të nderuar që të thotë disa fjalë, zotin Michael Cera, majori I Pompton Lakes, New Jersey.
Now we would like to invite another honored guest to say a few words, the Mayor of Pompton Lakes, Mr. Michael Cera.
Hello, everybody, and welcome. You got a beautiful day here for the ceremony, but more importantly, you have a beautiful building inside and out for the citizens of Pompton Lakes. You know, we have a big community in our town too, and we appreciate everything that you do. And I have to agree with the Mayor of Riverdale. Showing a group that takes pride in their own is important, and that's not something you want to forget, no matter what group you are. You know, you are individual groups, but you are groups of our town too. So we all want to be working together, doing everything we can. And I know we take it seriously enough. Our last hire of a police officer was an Albanian, because we knew we had a big community here, and we thought that that was something we should do. Communication is the key to everything. So I think the communication that you're doing here in this facility and the facility in Pompton Lakes, we could do more together, and we appreciate and look forward to making that happen. So thank you for inviting me, and good luck with everything.
Për të ndryshuar pak atmosferën, tash do të vijojmë me disa këngë dhe valle nga fëmijët e shkollës tonë këtu në Riverdale.
To change the atmosphere a bit, we will now continue with the traditional Albanian dance and song. Thank you. Our first song will be Jamadani Chendis Nana, sung by Medana Abdullahi, and our second song will be Pavarsia, sung by Medina Tosca.
Jamadani Qendis Nëna, këndon Melana Abdullahi. Pavarësia, këndon Medina Tosca.
këmbjellur me tyre, shekullve të rënë të liri. Zhënja dëshmoj, zëni bashkë me ne, sot atë dhe i lashti, shqipeve festen ditën e re.
Edhe një duar të rëpitë ju lutë për vëllishët e Qendrës. Vazhdojmë me disa valle nga grupi artistike të Qendrës Kulturore Shqiptaro-Amerikane Struga në Riverdale me koreografi të Mirella Serianit. artisti David Cole.
We thank the young artists and their mentors for this excellent performance. As a sign of respect and gratitude, we invite the Mayor of Pequannock to take the floor, Mr. David Cole.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you for inviting me at the ceremonial unveiling of your new community center statue. I'm so happy to say that Pequannock has a strong Albanian population, which enriches our township and contributes to our diversity of our population. I have read that the double eagle represents the sovereign state of Albania, of which you all should be proud. I believe it's important for people to preserve and celebrate their native language and culture, and it is commendable that the Albanian American Culture Center is doing just that, providing a place where Albanian Americans can celebrate their culture and their customs. Thank you again for inviting me to be part of this special day.
Thank you, Mr. Cole. Tani dëshirojmë të ftojmë një mik, gjithashtu dhe mbështetës të dashur të organizatës dhe komunitetit ton, Konsullatin e Kosovës, Zoti Fatmir Zaimi.
Now we would like to invite a friend and dear supporter of our organization and community, the Consulate of Kosovo, Mr. Fatmir Zaimi.
Faleminderit të gjithëve. It's my great honor to be today with you. I'm going to say a few words in Albanian and also in English, but I'm going to try to be very, very short. Të nderuar organizatorë, të nderuar zyrtar vendor, kryetar komunave, të nderuar pjesëmarrës dhe bashkëkombës, shfrytëzoj rastin që në emër të Konsullatës së Përgjithshme të Republikës së Kosovës në New York, të ju përgëzoj për këtë kontribut sublim në bazën tradicionale të përkushtimit të Qendrës Kulturore Shqiptare Amerikane Struga, më parë Fondi i Përbashkët Shqiptar për punën dhe dedikimin për çështjet kombëtare. Kjo organizatë ka një traditë të gjatë dhe të dëshmuar kontributi vetëmues për realizimin e pavarësisë së Kosovës. Pikërisht në ambient të kësaj organizate, vite më parë u tubuan ushtarët e batalionit Atlantiku para nisjes në poshbetjen e luftës në Kosovë. Qendra Kulturore Shqiptare Amerikane, e themeluar në vitin 1977, është e hapur për të gjithë shqiptarët, të cilët kanë prioritet interesin kombëtar dhe aktualisht ofron shërbime për mbi 2000 shqiptarë nga të gjitha trojët etnike, ka shkollën shqipe, organizon aktivitete sportive, kulturore e tjera. Puna e palodhshme dhe kontributi dëshmuar i anëtarëve të kësaj qendre në ruajtjen dhe afërmimin e kulturës, identitetit dhe gjuhës shqiptare mbi 4 dekada. Vazhdon edhe sot me bashkëpunimin e shkëlqyeshëm me institucionet relevante të Republikës së Kosovës. Që nga viti 2011 me Konsullatin e Përgjithshme të Kosovës, domethënë më njëherë pas themelimit dhe hapjes së konsullatës, dhe që nga ajo kohë kemi kooperim të shkëlqyeshëm që mund të dëshmohet edhe me bashkëpunimin me rastin realizimit, si për shembull të festivalit të 6 të shkollave shqipe në Bronx me datën 4, në cilën morën pjesë 5 shkolla shqipe nga 3 shteti, New York, Connecticut dhe New Jersey, ku performuan mbi 100 performues nxënës të shkollave përfshirë dhe qendra e jugut. Vlen të theksohet se ky festival tashmë tradicional ka zanafilin në vitin 2014 dhe është iniciuar pikërisht dhe mbështetur nga Konsullata e Përgjithshme e Republikës Kosovës në New York. Se edhe më herët, Konsullata do të vazhdon të mbështesë aktivitetet e mirëfillta të komunitetit në promovimin e vlerave, kulturës, gjuhës dhe identitetit kombëtar. Në këtë kontekst, vlen të përmendet furnizimi i vazhdueshëm me libra, mjete mësimore e tjera, i shkollave shqipe të cilat veprojnë në SBA, në të cilën konzulata përgjithshme bën në koordinim me Ministrinë e Punëve të Jashtme të Kosovës dhe do të realizon edhe në të ardhmen. Në fund kisha falenderuar edhe një herë në Kuqirin, që janë në juaj, dhe kryetarin zotin Astrid Zhakun dhe të gjithë kontributit e komunitetit tuaj për kontributin dhe punën e bërë në të mirë dhe interes të komunitetit në të tëra. Faleminderit, Zoti i bekoft shqiptarët, Zoti i bekoft shqiptarët të Bashkimit të Amerikës. I'm going to just thank the respective dignitaries, Congressman Yogardi, mayors. As you acknowledged earlier, the success of this community, we can just add that this is very vibrant, dynamic, and successful and well-integrated community. I'm sure they will add a great value to other communities in the United States of America. In this regard, I would like to thank you for all your cooperation with the Albanian community in New Jersey and continuous support for this success story. Thank you again.
Për të ndryshuar përsëri atmosferën, tani do kalojmë në disa pika tjera artistike nga shkolla në Staten Island, shkolla mëso Shqip. Grupi Barbana nga kraja Ana e Malit dhe Ulqili, me koreografinë e Nadia Hoxha dhe Hana Demiri, vallja e flamurit, si dhe vallja e Abdeutin. Një duar trokitje ju lutem. Tani ftojmë në skenë këngëtarin e mirë njohur shqiptar Ilsi Ademi.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to present to you a well-known Albanian singer, Ilsi Ademi.
Hello everybody, thanks for having me here and have fun with us. Thank you. We can start with invitation.
Faleminderit.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Honorable Mikey Sherrill of the 11th Congressional District of the great state of New Jersey could not be here today, but would like for us to read a statement on his behalf. Be it known that the undersigned member of the United States Congress, the Honorable Mikey Sherrill of the 11th Congressional District of the great state of New Jersey, celebrates the Albanian American Cultural Center upon the occasion of the unveiling of their new community center statue. Thank you.
Vazhdoj me vallën e Drenicës me nxënësit e qendrës tonë, të cilët do na argëtojnë dhe zbukurojnë skenën. Një duar trokitje.
would like to invite another honored guest, Passaic County Under Sheriff Narta Pacha, for a few words.
Assalamu alaikum, everybody. Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, elected official. On behalf of Sheriff Burtnick, I'm here today. A lot of people touch a lot of things here today. 7 people were ahead of me. But the most important thing that they said about our culture, about keeping it alive. We're doing the best we can as father, mother, brothers, and sisters. But our children have to be proud of what they're doing right now. You need to keep the tradition going. After we leave to a better place up in heaven, you got to teach your kids and your children what you're doing here today. You got to keep this alive. Don't kill it. Keep it going. God bless you. Thank you very much. God bless you.
Ftojmë në skenë këngëtarin shqiptar Faton Krasniqi së bashku me Ilsi Ademin.
se lëshoj prej dore, ani tu Kosove, jo se lëshoj prej dore. Koso me zemër, jo s'kem puru, o të rinë në zemër, ani s'kem puru, o të rinë në zemër. Ani që shqiptarët, o prima si fejt, o more për atë ani që ban jetën, o more për atë. Se jemi tosket, se jemi geng, jem një diso me ty dek. Se jemi tosket, se jemi geng, jem një diso me ty dek. Nuk ka me as ka parti, që përçam këtë shqiptari. Nuk ka me as ka parti, që përçam këtë shqiptari. Hey! Tani ka dalë popër e mirë, me primëri dhe me quri, tani ka dalë popër e mirë. Nuk ka me as ka parti, që përçam këtë shqiptari. Nuk ka me as ka parti, që përçam këtë shqiptari. Prapun konto sa ma har, tim njërin gjitho bënar. Nuk ka me as ka parti, që përçam këtë shqiptari. Nuk ka me as ka parti, që përçam këtë shqiptari.
Faleminderit shumë.
Faleminderit Faton dhe Ilsi. Të nderuar mysafir, tashmë është momenti që kemi pritur, momenti që na ka mbledhur të gjithëve sot. Zbulimi i Shqiponjes. Ta gëzoj për gjithmonë Shqiponjen, simbolin e flamurit ton kombëtar. I ftojmë ish kryetarët e organizatës dhe mysafirët e nderit i bashkohen bordit përpara. Festa dhe gëzimet të tilla paqim gjithmonë. Faleminderit për pjesëmarrjen tuaj në këtë eveniment dhe miru takoshim në ngjarjet e tjera.
Dear guests, now is the moment we have been waiting for, the moment that brought us all here today. The unveiling of our eagle. Let us forever celebrate the eagle, the symbol of our national flag. We invite the former presidents of the organization and guests of honor to join the front board. Thank you for your participation in this event, and we hope to see you at similar events in the future. Thank you.
You can leave those there. You can leave those there.
Pjesën e tjetër të foto.
3, 2, 1. Ju tani do trokitje.
Kom, djall bidre lise jam, troje tona morshkas, ka armikshena sundon, jem bedria me adem, potira boca adem, pritom adveu jem, vitja bgjak pizem rostem, me tortura jeli, dite kena prit,
Zonja e Zotrin, të ushqimi është gati, unë fillon edhe me ushqimet.
Para dhej kur e jap jetën, për ty Kosova nan, unë ktheva pe mërgimit, maru jo ma idealin, dërin ditën e bashkimit, drejt nga Kosma që flak ku kall Galisa, po luftëm se nali do galgjini e drenisa, largoj sërbik të korva faqezise, përveç zotin që janë kuj me jutut nuk di, lufton Shqiponja se stremët me bisha, jom vla me drishala ku je Bekim Berisha.
Ruaje flamurin dha, sot se nesër vahet vonë, gjyrën brenda që e ka, e ka skuqur qapu jo. Ruaje flamurin dha, sot se nesër vahet vonë, gjyrën brenda që e ka, e ka skuqur qapu jo.
Luftëm se nali kur për hajri kjo dasëm, nuk ta di durën se motit kam hasëm, mledhit që t'nik se ja dim ato zanate, plumi jem për t'jen dhe i kur t'nisnin Karpate, kongën se nali me kufiti që ndisim, lullet m'bramverë na me gjak ju jisim, jena t'pafyshëm kur dalim me dejshtu, lufton Shqiponja, mbreka dhe mpej, mbahu më i loke për ne, mos ma i zi se veç burra desim, po qtrejten liri, valov flamur, i lirën këtë dheje, simboli ma i shtrejt që jeton mi dhej, birit e Kosovës për ty marin hak, ngjyra e jote po skuqet me gjak, luftojmë për ty që mos t'kumbe shkur, ty jetën t'a fali ma i miri flamur.
Ruaje flamurin dha, sot se nesër vahet vonë, gjyrën brenda që e ka skuqur qapu jo. Ruaje flamurin dha, sot se nesër vahet vonë, gjyrën brenda që e ka skuqur qapu jo. Ruaje flamurin dha, sot se nesër vahet vonë, gjyrën brenda që e ka skuqur qapu jo. Ruaje flamurin dha, sot se nesër vahet vonë, gjyrën brenda që e ka skuqur qapu jo.